If you drive a ton of miles, you should never lease a car. This is what most people say, and that's a pretty well-known thing out there. People say if you drive a ton of miles, you should never lease a car. And I'm gonna prove to you that that's actually false. And it's just people that don't understand leasing, and that's fine, but I want you to fully understand how leases work and why driving a ton of miles would actually protect you more with the lease than a purchase. All right, so let's say you have a $50,000 car, just to make math easy for me here. You do a 36-month lease at 15,000 miles. There's 10,000, 12,000, 15,000. Let's say you went with a 15,000 mile. That means at the end of your lease, the bank is expecting you to come back with 45,000 miles on the car. That's the depreciation that they have accounted for with what you're paying for in your payment. But let's say you come back with 55,000 miles, which means you've gone 10,000 miles over your lease. That's a lot of miles. Depending on the brand, but the average would be a $2,000 penalty, 20 cents per mile, okay? Again, that's brand specific. So they say for every 1,000 miles you put on a car, you lose about 1% of value of it. So if this is a $50,000 car, I went 10,000 miles over, that means I lost about 10% more value in this vehicle, which is about $5,000. So if you compare someone that had just bought this car, they weren't leasing it, and they drove the same amount of miles, they've gone down $5,000 more in depreciation right there. You've paid a $2,000 penalty. You're still $3,000 ahead in that scenario. What people don't understand is when you say you drive a ton of miles, you're saying you depreciate vehicles very quickly. That's basically what you're admitting. And leasing is the only way that the bank takes the risk on the future value, and you know where your parameters are. You know what's gonna happen. There's no surprises. It is the only way to be in a new vehicle every few years and not ever have a chance of negative equity. It's the only way you can do it. And that's why leasing, especially with high mileage, makes sense.